I don't.
You
That's the point.
you bleed speed that way. Yeah, you bleed speed that way.
Alright. I'm gonna have to actually mute you guys because y'all gotta come through on the broadcast.
Didn't speed. They get a break earlier. Yeah, it doesn't slow down.
Welcome to Old School Motorsports, everybody. We are about to watch the preset cup guys invade Kentucky Motor Speedway. It is being brought to you by the Kentucky Fried Nezuzs himself. I will be joined up here by my partner in crime, Phase for Days, the one and only Dark Knight, whenever he rises again. Give a shout out to Dark Humor out there. Team High Brakes. Alright. Team High Brakes Smoothing. Got you, little duck. Woo, woo, woo.
What happened?
Alright, welcome back there, FaZe. We're just getting everything kicked off here. You didn't miss much of anything, but I just got the introduction going.
Okay.
We just wrapped up
Hello,
practice with
everybody.
these guys, and let FaZe come on in. Go ahead, FaZe. What you got to say?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the most nicest race of all time, which is Kentucky. A great track overall. The track will always get your tires really loose. Who would? Okay. Yeah, this track will always make your tires really loose. You will always not be able to get over them turns sometimes. Maybe you might spin out. There's a chance. We should see some great racing by these fellow drivers here as we hold on as this race right here is for the points, right, Trinity? We should see a lot of really hard racing by the people that's in the playoffs. I think it's Mills and Memory fighting for that last spot. So we should see them two trying to get as much stage points or as much points as they can in this race. Trinity. Okay.
Alright, FaZe, make sure you unmute Pickle and Memory so we can have some
I
in-race
did.
reporting. Thank you, because I
They
couldn't.
overheard.
Alright, cool beans. I had to mute them because I didn't want them to come through the broadcast. As we load up, these guys are fixing to race. We
I know.
have we
They
have a
talking.
special situation going on here. What we're about to see. These guys are going to fan out three wide in a salute to one of our
Chapman.
own, Chapman's. It's his dad's 2 years of passing, so he was unable to make this race. So they're going to do a salute to his father. They're going to line up three wide to honor Chapman and his father on this day. So,
You know how this feel? Feel
uh,
like when Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yes.
One Daytona for his dad.
Yes, it was very
What
emotional.
a yes, what a special day for here at Old School Motorsports. Um, Great job by the drivers to actually have much as awareness for knowing that, and
Yes, we have them lined up three by three. We have Pickle, we have Jake, and Coyote, the first three, and then followed by we have Blackout switching from the 42 to the 6. We have Memory in the middle of the 17, and we have Mills on that one and that Monster Energy 1 Chevy on the outside. And on the last row, we have Matthew. Middle car is going to be BBD, and on the outside will be Mikey Dan. Now they're going to shift in the formation, and they're going to line up, and they will go at the line next time by.
yes, as I would quickly like to say, rest in peace for Chapman dad. Sad and really sorry to hear that. We will be able to see a great race by these drivers here. Um, the ones to watch out for here is the 2-car wild card and the green pickle juice car by Pickle.
Real quick, we've seen some fast drivers out there, and Pickle Deal had a very fast 4-car.
Yes.
I'm going with Pickle Deal putting his car back in victory lane here tonight. Who's your pick?
For me, my pick is going to be that 2 wild card. Been able to see him do a lot of things in practice, so I'm expecting him to really get in tune and really work on his car more and more as we go into this race.
We are green. I can't see that.
She's dragging the garbage can. The garbage.
She want to clean.
The garbage.
Here we go, y'all, as we do see as we do see people getting out to a great lead right now. With Jake trailing right behind him with Blackout and that man Wildfire right behind him.
Yeah, we off to top 4 cars. They are single file right now, with Pickledale leading. We got Jake, we got that 6-car of Blackout, and that patriotic Oscar Mayer scheme, which is a beautiful scheme. And right behind them we got Carlotte. If everybody play their cards right, later on I might get hyped up in stage 3 and have a little Trinity testify session. Bring the Lord up in here. Little sweet baby Nezuzs himself.
Stop saying that. Yeah, we always have the different side of Trinity come into this booth in stage 3 or stage 2. Right
yeah,
now,
I think I'm going to keep it stage 3 because it seems, because everything is all intensities revving up. It gets me going. Stage 3. It takes me a little while to build it up. Get to fill out these drivers as these drivers fill out each other. I get that build up going.
Right now,
Pickle up high.
Like Pickle is losing ground since that first lap that we went
I
through.
commentated cursed Pickle Deal. He was looking strong, and he's getting freight trained. He went from first on the pole to he's back to 5th now.
Yes. Hopefully his car is able to get back up as Memory in that 12 car for sure. No, that's Matthew. Memory. In that 17 of Sunny D American car. He is not American, just to tell y'all. He is from the upper border. But
what is the upper border there, Face? Is it the upper border from
Mexico.
He's from Mexico.
Oh, no.
Gotcha.
I should have said the lower. I should have said he's from the border. But great driving by him right now in the 4. I said in the in the fourth place, not in the four. As we do see a move from Blackout, making a move, making a new paint scheme for Chapman, and trying to make a move for first as Jake is holding on to this lead after passing Pickle and making the transitions right to first.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. FaZe, I ain't gonna lie. I think ever since Blackout right now, since he made that switch from that 42 to the 6, he is looking awful fast. I mean, maybe if he would have switched to the 6 sooner, he might have won a couple of few races. But right now, he's looking really good, looking strong. He's solidly in second place. And he is basically, Jake can't shake him. I mean, the Canadian invasion himself, Jake Giroux, Mr. JGX himself, the Canadian assassin. He's got multiple names, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, he hits you all kind of ways, Mr. Jake Giroux does. But that story's all about that 6 car making his debut. Blackout, actually, Blackout's in here. He just making his debut in a new ride. And Oscar Mayer Wiener. Oh, the Dark Knight passed out, and he's gone.
But yes. But as I was going to say too, we have seen a lot. We have seen a lot come out of Blackout as he's been able to stay up here with this 6 car. Is it because he is the actual Ryan Newman, or is he just showing that he been really working on his car?
Now we might want to bring in a Jake specialist, a Jake whisperer. We got the one and only Dark Humor, aka Darkwing Duck, out there watching this race. If he wants, he can come and be a special inside specialist on Jake, because that was his nemesis. I mean, Dark Humor, buddy, you ought to come join us up in the booth and help call this race, because your alter ego up in here, the Yang to your Yang, he's leading this race, and you can give us some good inside.
He might choke. I'm playing.
You can give us some good inside information on Jake Giroux, because you had plenty of battles with him. You know all his tricks and his dirty little secrets. So
I really don't think that Jake will win this race. That's my personal preference. But I really think just because every time cars start out, or anybody that starts out in front, usually sometimes in this preset, they don't stay up there for a long time. Through the stages, it's taking them time. Through the last stage.
Well, right now
it takes them a long.
I was just going to say, right now, the top 5 are staying fairly close to each other. And then you have Matthew back there, which is separated. Then you go a little bit further back, you got to have Mills and BBD and Mikey D. And we see Blackout trying to get in Jake's head by going down to the bottom. We're watching these guys in the battle for the lead right now, as Blackout is starting to ramp up his pressure on Jake, and behind them you have Memory putting the pressure on the back of Coyote and Pickle, even though he was on the pole and led a first lap or two. He fell to 5th, but he's maintaining his space. He's not falling back. He's staying with this lead group of people. So,
yes, he is. It's really up to them, because there's 2 different lines you can run here. You can run all the way on the bottom and almost hit that orange apron that will kill you from experience.
FaZe, if you don't mind, can you get a lap count from one of the guys, see where they at, how many laps they got, and where they at in the pit stop, stuff like that.
Okay.
How about you just ask them, say, hey guys, can I get a lap count? How many lappers in the stage?
Can I get a
And
lap count? They not answering back. So, Pickle. No, they didn't. They didn't answer back.
and as we see how we got Coyote slipping into second place. And the battle for third is heating up. We got Memory and Pickle. Nose to tail with that Oscar Mayer Wiener patriotic scheme of the 6 car, driven by the one and only Blackout.
And there we go. We do have our first team, or our first batch of people coming in the pit with Matthew in that bland advanced auto parts car. And
did you
Mikey,
just call it a bland?
yes,
That bland auto parts car.
yes.
We looking seem like Blackout. Oh, here comes Jake. That's why they kind of went up a little bit, because Jake signaled he was coming to pit road. And you know, that's one thing we noticing with these guys. You know, pit road. Everybody has strategy. Some people come earlier than others. Sometimes you see people switch it up. They'll come early one round. If it didn't work out, they'll come later. And you know, that's one thing. These guys are so good. They're so competitive. They trying to find anything they can do to try to get that little bit of edge, to try to get their points and try to sneak a win away. Because that's one thing that Chapman did so well. On top of he always bringing a fast score, sometimes he slips up, and sometimes he sneaks one out of there because he might not have them in the fastest car, but he'll take two tires. He'll take 2 tires or something, and he'll snatch a win from somebody. Last week, Coyote had a super fast car, and he couldn't bring it home. So, here comes Coyote, speak of the devil. And that brings Nose to Tail, Blackout, Memory, and Pickle. Go ahead, FaZe, take it away.
Right now we did have a couple cars coming in the pit. We did see Coyote come in the pit. We did see Jake and them all came in. They got out. I think it was Mikey, Mills, and Jake. So they are out. They are done with their pit stop. And the blend 12. So
here comes Blackout.
Yeah,
and then there were 2 in the front. The brothers of Memory and Pickle.
Yes. As Coyote is now getting out of pit, Blackout is looking at him just drive away out of pit. So, Memory and Pickle will be our next victims for the pit lane. And it looks like Memory is going in.
Looks like they both bypassing it and going another round.
Yes.
Now,
stay out that long.
Well, you know how it is. You know, fresh tires makes all the difference. It's just how much time they're giving up right now to the people who stopped, and how much time they're going to make up, because they will have the freshest tires when they decide to pit.
Oh yeah, they will, but right now
Pickle going for the pass.
They're not. Yes. Looks like he might be coming. No, they're not coming.
Nope, they're going around again.
I mean, the more times you stay out there, everybody knows the more times you stay out there, you're losing a bunch of ground. I mean, you is gonna have the fresher tires at the end, but it's not gonna be okay.
Will this be the lap that they come in?
No, it don't look like it.
Nope, they staying high on the track. They go around another, and they ain't going around again.
Going around again, and I'm for sure.
This will be a good test for them, for both of them.
I did hear coming in from my spiritual ball. I got it from my spiritual ball that Memory and Pickle are coming in this time, or I think it's just Pickle.
He is low,
As
and
he
it will be
is
Pickle.
coming in.
Pickle Deal
Pickle
coming
is
in
coming in.
with his newly
Memory will
found
not
out brake smoothing.
break
Normally,
smoothly.
normally a lot of these guys didn't realize that, and it brought some excitement, with people spinning on pit road, and Pickle Deal was one of those who loved to spin on pit road, and now he's been woke to the fact of brake smoothing, and as you see, very smooth, very quick on pit road, very easy, and
Yes.
very boring. But that relinquished it over to Memory, and Memory goes around again.
Yeah, he's just gonna lose more and more time as you stay out there with them worn tires, knowing that you look at your car and you're racing right now. You're thinking, okay, I'm hitting good lap times. I'm racing pretty good. The car's not swerving a little bit. It's not moving out of the way. But
I
really,
think
go ahead.
I think that what Pickle and Memory did, being the fact how much longer they stayed out over everybody else, they're definitely gauging on how it's going to affect them, whether it be the how bad it's going to affect them or how much ground they're able to make up. How this first stage ends is going to dictate how they work their pit stops come stage 2, and definitely how they're going to want to work it for stage 3.
Yes.
And we see Memory go again around.
It's not. Like I said, it's not cool to stay out there that long just because of how much time you're losing. But if you're staying out, you might as well try to at least stop that and then gain ground. Memory is
Coming down the
in
pit
again
road,
now.
I am going to cover Memory's pit stop because I'm thinking he pushed it all the way to where he could. There you see, there's Jake right now. Probably getting his lap back. So we're going to see how much time Memory falls behind them. I'm going to cover Memory's pit stop, and I want to see how long he's going to be in there.
Yes.
And there he goes. He
Memory,
is on pit road.
Memory, I heard from Radioactive that Memory is crying about how the pit stops is going too slow. It might be his. Oh, he might have just only
just took 2 tires and a shot of Nezuzs juice. I'm just saying.
Oh, and there goes Jake coming around. It look like he might get the lead.
Yes, following up. That should cycle the lead back to Jake. Here comes Coyote.
Second will be, second will be Coyote. Oh, yeah, second will be Coyote. Third will be Memory. Fourth will be
No, right now,
Blackout.
third is Memory. Yes, third is Memory.
Okay. Fourth is Blackout. That means fifth is...
Where did Pickle cycle out? Okay.
Yeah, Pickle's in fifth.
Now, I would think Pickle will start
Matthew's
closing in the
sixth.
ground. Pickle should be starting to close in the ground for everybody in front of him. And we're going to see how them 2 tires work out for Memory, because it looked like he definitely was only in the pits long enough for 2 tires.
He might actually deport bombs to ISIS while he's crashing. We don't know what is going to happen to that car. I don't know if he was thinking, yeah, my car is, like I said, doing pretty good with these worn tires. I should just put 2 tires on them, even though that would definitely unequal out the tires with...
Oh, Memory gets a little loose there off that corner. That's that difference between the left side and the right. If he only took 2, hopefully he compensated for that with a little wedge. Because right now he definitely has the freshest right sides than everybody, other than, other than Pickle Deal. As he goes, he just, Blackout just simply said, "How you doing, buddy?"
Yeah, it looked like Blackout was not...
Okay, he's back up to the wall. I think he did that to give that back to them. So now the brothers Grimm, Pickle Deal, and his brother Memory, the brothers in arms, are going to race. But Pickle, with 4 tires, I think he's going to win that battle with his buddy.
Yes, he is. He is definitely going to win it with a sweep away with chicken nuggets. Memory is not going to do. Can't do anything with just 2 tires. You don't need to.
But you know, it had to be done. I mean, he tried it out. He's see Memory.
You see the results.
He is definitely a cerebral. He ought to be nicknamed a cerebral assassin because he studies these things. Like I said, he don't do anything for no reason, and he's gonna find out exactly what he needs to know for stage 2 and stage 3 to put this car in the best spot for him to bring home a victory.
Yes, as I really think, I can agree with you on that, but it's a point in time, at certain tracks that you really need. There's a point in time when you need 4 tires. It is 2 to go in the stage right now, and it will be 1 to go as they come right back around.
So right now, Jake has a very comfortable lead. It don't look like, unless Jake slips up, it don't look like Coyote is going to be able to put enough pressure on him to challenge that spot. So right now, the top 3, 4, 5 is going to finish right there. Jake's going to be first. We're going to have Coyote second. We're going to have Pickle third, Memory fourth, and Blackout will be fifth.
This is the last lap right here. We know Wild Card is way too out of reach for this win unless Jake can pull off any type of blow tire. But he would easily sweep and take this stage 1 win. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, Wild Card's in second. Great job by everybody. But
see, I think if you're a Pickle Deal, right, you figured, well, yes, I definitely was closing these guys, but I waited too long to do it.
Yes.
Because he was definitely coming. I guarantee you he was the fastest car on the track right there. That's that thing we was talking about. How long do you wait to have that advantage of the fresher tires, and how much ground can you make up in that time frame you have left before the end of the stage? So I think Pickle Deal learned some stuff right there as well. So
yes, I think it should be 2 laps, 2 or 1, because you really can't let that much ground go. 2 laps with 4 tires, you should be able to pick up about 5 seconds on that other person that was leading in front of you or behind you.
Yeah, I want to thank, we got 2 viewers out there. I want to thank y'all for watching us. We've got the preset guys here at Kentucky. It's being brought to you by Kentucky Fried Nezuzs. We racked them and stacked them like my good old buddy Pudding Knievel says. We're going to have Jake Giroux. We're going to have Memory. We're going to have Blackout and Pickle, your top 4, followed by Memory and Matthew are your top 6. So then you got behind them and Mills, Mikey, and BBD. He's going to round out the rest of the field.
Look like Pickle is getting a little loose. I mean, hey, I don't know. It's some time I'm playing, but yeah, he did get a little loose.
Let's get a little reverse old school cam going on here from Jake's perspective, looking back on how these cars earn most of the top 4 guys on the high side. They're going to stay high. Then we got the bottom 5 guys in the back. As we see that they all come off. And we got Coyote looking, searching. He takes a peek down there. He's going to lose some momentum. That's going to open up the door for Blackout to get a good run on the inside.
He did bump Jake. He did bump him just by an edge, but now he's fighting with Blackout. Now he's fighting with Blackout.
Blackout has the advantage on the inside, but Kentucky does have a high lane to where if you run it right, you can.
Yes,
Oh,
ooh,
he
wow,
catches
hit
it
that
just a
wall.
tad. And that's going to allow Jake to kind of stretch it out just a few inches. And Blackout can't really have the room to get all the run like he wants. And Coyote's going to have a good run off. And we're going to take it down low. Oh, Memory taking a look for 3 wide.
I don't know what Pickle is. He's looking under there.
Pickle taking a look now.
Looking for some Hooters girls. I don't know what he's doing down there. As right now, we do see Jay getting out to a great lead. We do know. Ooh,
oh, that's going to all the way up to the wall.
Memory tried to fit a space that was not there. Man, that was a little edgy what he tried to do. He was really trying to thread the needle on that one. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You just can't.
But we are early in stage 2, so he has plenty of time to work his way back up to a position to where, come pit stops, he can get his way back near the front, going into stage 3. And let's get off this view. And we're going to check out, because we're going to have Blackout and Coyote, your top 3, followed by 4th place is your one and only Pickle Deal. Let me get on board with Coyote and that beautiful black and yellow Alliance car, the number 2, driven by the one and only Karate.
As right now, we do know that in this race there is no drafting, so cars behind each other, that it's not going to make no sense for them to do that. But hey, it's just to keep their lanes intact and hopefully able to get a great run coming out of these turns. As we do see that number 2 car ready to pounce on that 19 car of J Nano as he's about to pounce on that 19 car of J, the Canadian boy. Right there, he's right there looking, trying to look under as he blocks. Comes right back up on the track. Coming to turn 1, coming out of turn 2. What will happen? Wow, still not making a move, looking in the inside. Staying behind, looking on the inside again. Tries it again. Looks like he's on the edge. No, still clears him out. Great job by Jake to hold on to that lead.
And as we see the battle for 1st heating up, we got a battle for 3rd heating up, and we got a battle for 6th or 7th heating up. Because we got Memory hounding the back of Matthew. Well, he just fell back. And then now we got Pickle looking on the inside of Blackout. He's going to take that spot. He's going to take that spot back to 3rd. And Coyote all in back of the Canadian assassin himself, the Canadian ninja.
Now you're on the edge. You're on the edge of the 19, coming in turn 1. He will get a great run, greater than Jesus. And they fight. Coming out turn 2, they bump. And coming into turn 3, what will happen?
2 car has a slight edge. But Jake has that eyesight. Is he? Oh, Jake's going to tuck back in. And here comes Pickle. Here comes Blackout. Just like that, we got a 4-car battle now. Back for the lead. And we got Memory closing to the back bumper of Matthew once again. So we're going to see if he can make the pass this time. Because he could get to that 12 car. I think he just either overdrives it or not. He loses some spots and some time, and now he's back on that bumper. And behind him, we see Mikey Dan and Mills battling it out. In the meantime, we got BBD all by himself.
Not Blackout, but yeah. Blackout and Pickle.
They keep swapping that spot for 3rd.
Yes.
They in a battle.
Instead of them 2 fighting, they should be able to. As they should be wanting to fight with each other to get up there. Oh. Yeah, as there will be a fight between, if it is a fight between the 2 car of WoW and the 19 car of that man Jake, that means Blackout and Pickle will get another chance, or even Memory as he makes it past on Matthew. Then them 4 cars might be able to get up there and actually fight for a potential first place spot right now in stage 2. As we winding down the final laps. Not the final laps, but we're winding down the laps.
Yes, we're winding down the laps in stage 2. We know there's a pit stop going to be coming. And as we see Memory finally get past Matthew, and he sets his sights on Blackout. And we see Jake giving up that lead second to Coyote. And he just stalking Coyote now. And we have Pickle and Blackout. They are bumper to bumper. So we got a tight 6-car pack right here. 2 by 2. We got 2 cars battling for first, 2 cars battling for third, and 2 cars battling for fifth.
Fourth. Yeah, fifth. My fault. But, yeah, but we should see a lot of tight racing when it comes down to the last stage. We always say that, and we always will.
Well, this is going to be interesting. With all the strategy that was played in the first round, the first stage with pit stops, who makes the adjustments? Do Jake and Coyote repeat, being the fact that them two pitted early, and it worked out in their favor because they finished 1-2 at the end of the stage? Do Pickle and Memory, 2 of the last ones to pit? We seen how fast they were, but we also seen how much ground they lost. So, look, Pickle's coming to pit road right now. Pickle to pit road, Matthew to pit road. You see? And Mikey. And
BBD.
Well, you see, just like we was talking, we seen how long Pickle stayed out last time. He's testing the waters. He's one of the first ones to come in now. So we're going to see how long it takes before Coyote and Jake hits pit road, because they were one of the 2 earliest ones last round. And we see Pickle Deal making a huge adjustment from stage 1 to stage 2.
Memory coming in. Memory and Mills coming in.
There we go. Do we have a reverse? Because now the 2 guys that started at last stage are still out on the track, and the guys that stayed out the longest last time are some of the ones that's pitted early this time. And Matthew coming off pit road. Mikey Dan coming off pit road. Here comes Pickle coming finally off of pit road. I'm going to stay on board with Pickle because I want to see, as Jake and Coyote take another lap around the track, we're going to see, because Pickle will be at gauge. Right now, he is a lap down.
Yes.
He's borderline 2 laps down.
And if a caution come out, it'll be disastrous for everybody. But
it'll be disastrous for everybody but Coyote. And here comes that Blackout. Did Blackout miss pit road entrance? I think Blackout missed it.
Must have missed it.
I think he missed pit road entrance because I seen him braking and then he just kept going straight. Oh, Jake and Karate side by side back there.
Okay, they side by side. What is they going to do this time?
I'm going to look back from Pickle's car. Or it's coming to pit road. Jake stays out.
Yes.
Alrighty. So I'm going to stay right here and watch to see when Jake pits.
Yep,
and we're going to see where Memory comes out, because I think Memory stayed out a lap or 2 after Pickle. Or I think he came in the very next lap.
Yeah, he's with Matthew. Right now, Jake is all lonely by himself with Blackout a couple seconds.
Right now, Jake is still the car leading right now. Jake comes to pit road.
And if he missed the pit road, that would be really disastrous, I'm playing. But right now, he do not miss the pit road, as we do not wish any badness on anybody. Or do we? But Blackout is our leader, as he will come around. Hopefully, remember he did miss pit roll earlier. I'm thinking that he's trying to take two. I think he's trying to take about 2 laps before he come in the pit, which is he did. That's 1. Would it be no? As there's some commotion going in between the. There's some commotion between the 2 and the 17. As memory saying he will. As memory saying he will take out the. As he will take out the 2 car. Sound a little bit of sus over here.
Got a little bit of tanginess going on out there, huh?
Yes, yes.
Right now, I'm on board with the 4 car, and he's not around nobody. I wonder, did he get a pit road speeding penalty coming to pit road this last time? Cause
Blackout still ain't pit.
Cause Pickle Deal is by himself. Yes. Let's see. Jake just starts the start finish line. Pickle is on the front stretch. So Pickle is actually behind Jake at the moment. And Jake, Coyote, and Memory are all together. So I'm thinking that Pickle Deal lost. He got a speeding penalty in stage 2.
He lost a lot of seconds. Yes, he did. He lost a lot of seconds. But I'm really thinking, did Blackout pit?
I don't know, but I think the battle for the lead will be, I think Coyote's in first at the moment, then Jake, then Memory, and Matthews after that.
No, but Blackout ain't pit.
Well, he's probably like last time, yeah. Because remember, we do know that some of these people can go a lot further. Because look how much further that Memory and Pickle stayed out versus everybody else. So, we're going to see how this shakes out. Because right now, currently, Coyote is leading this pack.
As I did see Wildcard wave his hand goodbye to a couple cars behind them, which is Jake. I don't know why he's waving back there. He's taunting a little bit. Will he win the stage? Because I still keep thinking about Blackout right now, about did he pit or not. If he did,
can you see who's leading this race right now?
Remember. Pick.
I don't think either one of them unmuted you, buddy.
No. So, off my guess.
Are you watching the stream? On the map, it should tell you. If it's a custom car, then it could be. Well, the only custom cars out there, I believe, is Mikey and BBD. I think everybody else is in an actual car.
I'm not watching the stream. What? Who got a stream?
Oh, let me see if Memory. I see we are live. All right. As we're back in the front, it don't look like Jake is making up any kind of headway on. Oh, looks like Blackout is in pit road right now. On pit road right now. Jake's about to put a lap down to BBD.
Yep. So that means Wild will be our new leader with
Here comes Blackout
Jake
right
in
now.
second, and Blackout will be fourth.
We can see somebody went through the grass. We see some tire marks inside the infield right there. I don't know who's the guilty party was, but somebody went have some fun in some grass. They're trying to get an application in on Dark's lawn service over there. As we come down, as the laps wind down, we have Jake's taking stage 1, and looks like Coyote is in a very good spot to take stage 2. It don't look like Jake's closing in good enough, and we got that's Jake and Coyote 1, 2. Yes. And then Memory solidly in third. We got Blackout in fourth, and I think that's going to be Matthew in fifth, Mikey in sixth, Mears in seventh. If that's the way it's breaking out. Because I think Pickle Deal's on pit road again.
Something might be wrong with that car.
Maybe he's trying to make some adjustments. He's on pit road. I don't think he lost a lap, but he's definitely on pit road. He's coming out now. And if he came in, here comes Coyote and them. If he loses a lap, and as long as he stays out in front of BBD, he'll be the first car 1 lap down. And he could be, like I said, maybe he needs some adjustments. Maybe he was throwing away whatever he had to throw away in stage 2. Like I said, maybe a speeding penalty. Kenny came in, screwed him up. But I believe he'd be 1 lap down, and looks like he's in a very good position to be the lucky dog. I would think that he came in maybe roughly 2 laps to go, so I would say this race is probably just about over, this stage.
Yes.
And that would be the 2 car in the Alliance Parts Ford. And here he comes down. It looks like he's...
Yes, he's still in the lead right now, as we do have Jake behind him.
Jake is slowly... Look like he did gain a little ground.
Yeah.
But, like I say, he's still got over a half a second behind Coyote. Yes. So Coyote right now is not in any real danger unless he makes a big mistake.
Just
like that, the stage is over with.
Yeah. As the 2 car, as we got Memory talking about wreck him. It seems like he's a reckless driver today. And
well, we got
as they all bump each other's heads.
And that will bring Coyote the winner of stage 2. Jake takes second place in this stage as they swap them out. Memory is going to be a comfortable third. Blackout fourth. Matthew fifth. And I'm going to say Pickle Deal, it will be the last car. Well, I'll say the first car 1 lap down. And I would think that he would be back on the lead lap going into the final stage.
I would.
And we're going to see what's going to go about.
Yes, I would like to say that Memory might be ahead of Mills in the points now, just because of how great he's been doing today. That's what I'm seeing for now. So I'm checking the points right now, and Memory was only 11 points behind Mills. So
I think that Memory definitely made up some points on Mills because Mills has been struggling this whole race.
yes,
And Memory has been gaining points in the last 2 stages over Mills. So
yes.
there's Pickle Deal,
Here we
our
go. Here
pole
we go,
sitter.
y'all. Last stage.
And we got Jake on the inside, followed by Memory. We got Coyote. We got Matthew. Top 4 cars trying to get away. We got Mills up to 5th. We got Blackout and Pickle Deal battling with Mikey Dan and BBD.
Yes. As right now, we do see Jake right now in that lead. He is going to try to hold off so he can break apart this pack again. But it looks like Memory is going to make a move. Oh, and it's a lag. Lag by the Matthew. And he lags Blackout back. Oh, no. Would that be a lag call? Oh, when Matthew just goes all the way down, slides back up in the pickle. And he will be okay. Jake just hit that wall.
Yeah, he did have a huge lag. I think the corner frames of the broadcast really caught him lag back. I don't know exactly if he affected anybody.
He did. He affected
Looks like Pickle might have been a part of all that because he lost a lot of ground. He was up there fighting, and looking at like maybe Blackout 2 got involved with that, and they lost some ground to the leaders on that one.
Yes, as lags are always people's internet. Fix your internet, got unplugged. But today we are seeing a great race between the 2 and the 19. They've been fighting and battling all day. Them 2 people are already I think locked in for the top 4. Them 2 cars are locked in with Chapman. And sadly to see that we cannot bring anybody else in here for Chapman to get extra points or something, but he will be able to still be in the top 4, I'm for sure about that. As Jake holding on to a great lead against that man, against that man, Mills, Memory, and Wildcard. As Mills finally got up here right after.
Dark Humor said he is back. The duck is back again. And in the back, we're going to have Matthew, Blackout, and Pickle trying to sort through all that mess. In the back over there. Matthew goes high in that 12 advanced order ports forward. Let me switch the camera back up to the front. And back at the front, we have Jake. Jake, Mills, Memory, and Coyote, the top 4. Mikey Dan in a comfortable 5th place position at the moment.
Yes. Yeah, Memory is over here playing suicidal cards with Wildcard saying that he would turn straight left on the backstretch. So I don't know why is he playing like that. This is a playoff race, but got some suicidal thoughts here from the 17. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, Dark Humor, they are in the last stage, and I'm not sure how many laps. They just got started, so I want to say roughly they're about 10 laps in the 3rd stage here at Kentucky.
Yes, is right now Mills is holding on to that 2nd place with Wild right under him. Wild will take 2nd from him, it looks like, coming into turn 1. They still fighting. Coming out of turn 2. Wow, will
Oh
not
yeah.
clear Mills.
And
He bumps Mills.
all this battle is doing is allowing Jake to slowly slinker away like a little sloth. Really slow. Oh no.
Mills hit that wall again. I don't think
And
Mills
Coyote back to P2 with Mills. This is the closest to the front Mills has been all race long. And the guy he's racing with for points is right in front of him. The guy who gained some points on him so far through 2 stages is currently in front of him.
If Mills can bump him out the way and tell him I need these points, that will be greatly appreciated by everybody in the booth. But almost hit that wall. But Mills cannot keep finishing. That's just like what? This is about to be his 3rd time finishing behind Memory. Oh, his Memory hits that wall.
Oh, Memory hits the wall.
As he hangs on to it.
All I know is right now that 2 car got 2nd place, and right now he's being powered by the power of Nezuzs in him. It's flowing through his Ford. It's pulsating. It's absolutely running down the Canadian, and its Ford is going USA, USA, USA. Testify, brother Wildcard Coyote. Let's get him. Let's get him. Ooh, do you feel it? Ooh, do you feel it? Yes, we feel it. Ooh, the power of Nezuzs flows through you. Ooh, unleash it. Unleash it, brother Coyote. Go get the Canadian. Woo!
As we have the preacher of Trinity coming out right here as Wildcard, as you say, he is catching them. Hopefully he will, as we do. I love to disagree with Jake on certain tracks. You know, it's just a fact because of how bad sometimes something happens. You know, anything can happen later on in the race. I mean, a caution. We've been caution free today. Hopefully that don't come out.
Right now, Mills, because Mills got past Memory because Memory got into the wall.
Yes.
If this race was to end right now, Mills would have gained quite the points are, but Mills would have finished in front of him. Did Memory get enough points in stage 1 and 2 to guarantee him a spot in that final 4?
No. Unless we gotta check the points. Like, I think if Memory, it matters about where he finished because it was only 11 points. So if he was in the top 5 in them last 2 stages, he be really close. He would be inside of the points. Not inside, but he would be about 6 points out. I think it would be a couple points out, and it will have to come down to next race to decide.
Well, the next race is the championship there, because this is it.
Oh,
this is the last week. This is it. All the balls and the marbles and the P-wings and catfish, everything. This is the last race. This is it. You know, this is where you're gonna get the points. If Mills came in with the lead, Mills did lose points in stage 1 and 2, but did he lose enough to where Memory was able to leapfrog him in?
You know what? Mills was out of the stage. Mills was out of the stage in stage 1 and 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he ain't gained no points. So that means I'm looking at their playoff stuff right now. Their stages go with you finish inside the top 5. 5th get 1, second, I mean not second. 4th get 2 points. 3rd get 3 points, 2nd get 4, and 1st get 5. So I say
Oh, Coyote
Memory might need to
catches the
finish in
wall.
front of him. Oh, I didn't see that because I was calculating the points, but he ain't. Memory still has this. I mean, Memory don't have not Memory, but Mills still have this locked in, and he might actually go to the Final Four and win. Yes, I said win the whole thing. Yeah, we do have Charlotte next race, right?
That would be the finale.
Yes, Charlotte
Now,
will be the.
Now, the only downsides of being filled with the power of the knees is flowing through you. Coyote, as we seen, Coyote got drunk on he got drunk with the feeling of the soul of Jesus. I'm just saying, he was drunk. He got drunk. He was drunk in the Holy Spirit and caused Brother Coyote to hit that wall. Maybe next
Yes,
time he
guys.
needs to sip the power of Jesus.
I really think this championship for is gonna be some special to see, because I'm already looking at the points for that. Oh man,
It's not
this
over
coming in
with
the
because they
turn.
still got
No,
they still got pit stops to go through. Anything can happen.
yes, I'm looking forward to that Charlotte race, because of Jake and Wildcard closed up pretty much on Chapman. I think Jake finished 1st and 2nd in the first 2 stages, so that means he will have 9 points. And he's only 12 points back, so that means he might be 3 points back, but it all matters about here where he finished. So he will be in front of Chapman when Chapman comes back next week. That's gonna be looking real nice. But right now we do gotta worry about Mills and Memory for the top 4. Remember, them two are still fighting. I think Mills is gonna take it all and say bye bye.
Yeah, because right now we have Coyote. Chapman was in first, Jake was second, Coyote third,
Yes.
and the 4th place position is currently being held by Mills. But
Yes.
we do know Mills lost points to Memory in the first 2 stages. So, we got pit stops coming. Somebody is coming down pit road right now.
Memory is in pits.
Memory is coming down
So
pit
who is
road.
behind? Oh, that's the 12 car. I don't know why I thought that was.
That would be the 12 car of Matthew.
I thought the Bland 12 was the 17, but
No, 17 is Memory.
eyesight.
Yes.
Yes, as Blackout comes in the pit. And
Here comes Coyote. Coyote pit road. Coyote is to pit road.
Yes, I think Mills should have.
And there's
drilled the back.
Matthew. Matthew's on pit road as well.
Yes, I think, and BBD too. I really think Mills could have drilled wild card while going in the pit so he can speed, and I'm playing him. And that would make the race really nice. But you do see Blackout and them coming out of pit right now with wild card and
Jake,
BBD.
he is on his way to pit road. Jake's on pit road right now as we speak.
Yes.
I'm going to stay on board, and Mills. Mills is on pit road.
Like
I'm going to stay on board with Jake Giroux, Mr. Canadian Ninja himself. I'm going to watch how this 19 core Yoda execute his pit stops as we got cars leaving pit road. We got the Canadian invasion on pit road right now. The Canadian of Mills and the Canadian of Jake, the 19 and the 1 in the same frame shot.
Yes, as I am looking forward to them, as you looking towards them, I'm looking towards that back of the pack where I see Wild Card, Pickle,
And they coming out right
Memory,
now.
and Blackout. So
As we see Coyote coming out through the
this
tri-oval over
is
there.
gonna be.
Jake in
It's not
turn
gonna be
one.
close.
About
Yeah,
to be
Jake gonna
exiting
be first.
about to be exiting two.
Coming out the
And on
backstretch.
the backstretch, he will have a
Wow.
comfortable lead.
Yes, he will. As
And
remember,
he has one lap fresher tires than the 2 car.
yes,
And he comes out with a bigger gap over the 2 car.
but Memory. I'm looking for. Oh, as he's screaming for his long lost brother, as he will hit that wall and forever stay in that wall as he comes down. Hopefully, Pickle is okay if he's not drunk or nothing. Hope the best for him. But Memory is in front of Mills. I don't know what's the points here for preset, but I really think that Memory has really slight. He got to get in front of I think like 2 or 3 more cars, which it should be first or second.
I'm on board with Memory, and currently Memory is in front of Mills for that position.
Yes, he's in front of Mills. But can he hold it? If he can hold,
Coyote slaps the wall right down. The power of Jesus is way too much for the Coyote to handle. He is all drunk. He's all over the place. And Mills looks to the inside of the Sunny D17 Ford.
Mills will make a strong pass, make it right past.
Oh, that Monster Energy shuts that door in front of that 17.
As they're racing like they're in Need for Speed.
Right now, that 17 wish he had solar energy. He wish he had the power of the Sunny D. Power of the Sunny D.
It is sad to see Memory will not. It don't look like he would make the top 4 for the ending of the season.
And Blackout has a good rebound. I'm thinking he is in 3rd at the moment.
He is in 4th. Yeah, he's in 3rd. Great job by Blackout. Even though out of the playoffs, you still want to make sure that you get them consistent threes. No Stephen Curry, but
he is definitely riding that weenie hard. I'm just saying.
No homo, but
hey, I'm just saying that. That's my weenie. He sure drove the hell out that weenie. Yes, that patriotic weenie. Blackout. He's driving a beautiful patriotic weenie.
Blackout is going to get passed by. Mills is on a mission today. And
I mean,
look like
have you ever seen? Have you ever seen a Star Spangled Wiener before? There you go.
No.
I mean, that is definitely one beautiful looking wiener outside on the track right now. I'm just saying.
Right now, Blackout is getting caught up by that man Mills. I don't know if that Mills is telling everybody to slow down. Why he just goes 200, the 190.
That one Monster Energy Ford. That one Monster Energy Chevy. Oops, my bad, because I drove it. Should have been a Chevy. I should know. He definitely found he hit on something on that car. He just lost a ton of spots. If they would have had a caution, I would love to see what this one car can do with the leaders of Wildcard and Jake, because he got around Memory, and he just drove up to Blackout. He passed Blackout, and he is currently 3rd. And I believe he's going to start to pull away from the 6 car. But when it comes to the first 2 people, they all by themselves in the front. So the real battle is for 3rd.
I think Jake will keep this lead and unfortunately win this race. Unless Wildcard can pick up the pace. Come on, man, you gotta pick up the pace. You got Kentucky, your hometown track. Sweet home Alabama. but it's gonna take you time. I think it's gonna take time for Wildcard to get up there, because I don't see no progress being made by him. But the one of Mills is looking like he's gonna pull away from the 6. Swept right past the 6 and the 17, and he's gonna keep moving with that same momentum. Hopefully he can keep it up and not cause anything. Oh, there we go. We do got Pickle coming in the pit.
I rode with this beautiful weenie long enough. I'm about to switch it and just go, and nothing going on in the front. Meanwhile, back at the Jake Giroux all by himself 500. And all the lonely boy Coyote Karate himself all by himself in second. I said there really ain't got much beyond that between Mills and Blackhouse, the only game in town.
Yeah,
Which Mills is slowly driving away. Here comes Pickle Deal, getting his little green vinegar ginger juice all over on the track, and he's coming out. And he's round and now coming out to stay off of turn 2 on the backstretch.
Yes.
And right in front of Blackout. Let's see. He started out good.
I'm looking at Jake Cameron from back, and man, Wildcard is about 15 car lengths behind him.
I would say roughly about 2 seconds back.
Yeah, not looking too good for that 2 car.
I mean, if he's catching him, it's very slow. And I'm thinking they're running out of laps, because I'm thinking at the weight these guys were pitting earlier in stage 1 and 2, and the number of laps guys were waiting to come into pits. So I'm thinking that one pit stop is probably all these guys needed to get them to the end.
Yes. We do not know why did Pickle come in the pit, but I did hear somebody from NASCAR Radioactive saying that he had to cool down the engine for a bit. He had to cool down the engine, so he must have put down the tape.
That's Morse code for he had to come down. You know, he had to jump out that thing. He couldn't go number 1 in his fire suit. He had to drop the deuce, and he had to come back and get a good couple of shots of Nezuzs in him, and he would get back on his way.
As we do see Jake passing right past BBD.
BBD, letting him go. BBD down all the way down in the grass, getting out the way.
Now we know the culprit for them grass markings. As BBD will slowly, I thought he was about to come back on the track, but as he slowly gets back up here, letting everybody pass right through him, as he's driving that number 1 Hoover. I mean that number 46. As now, Jake, I'm still on Jake Cameron right now, and he is still having the same lead. He still has the same, my fault for taking a long pause, but he do have the same lead as he did when he started out. But man,
looks like Jake is taking a really conservative line through the corners. Looks like he's just kind of put it in cruise control. You don't see him really charging the corner. You see Coyote fighting. He's digging them left sides on and below that yellow, and we see Jake just out for a Sunday drive. I mean, Mr. Canadian, do you want to just bring her in? Do you want to wash, wax, buff? I mean, do you want, I'm just saying, you want to massage? We got the, Americans got the best massage parlors, we might be able to, we might be able to get something that Bass Pro Shops don't have.
But man, Yeah, Jake been able to run away with it,
Jake
but
all the way up to the wall.
anything. Yeah, he was him and wild card. I'm seeing him from back there, but I do think caution comes out. Oh no, my strategy is destroyed. What can you do
If
next?
there's a caution
If
out,
it's two
that can.
laps to go,
I
that can.
think Jake can be in trouble. There's a caution.
I'm for sure. Wow,
Even Mills
he
might be
definitely
even in
needs this
trouble
win.
if there's a caution.
I think Wild is really gonna. If he wins this, that's really a big if. If he wins this race, then he will close the gap in between him and Chapman and Jake. That will be a really close. A really this man. I heard it from NASCAR Radioactive again, and Memory is trying to call for rain on the track. Hopefully, trying to cancel the race as trying to delay it for later on. But no, we did not see no rain from the skies. It is a perfect blue sky from here in Kentucky.
I'm on board with the Heavy Duty Truck Parts Auto Alliance parts.com. Number 2 of the black and yellow wild card Karate with his soul power. Apparently, soul power ain't enough to beat Knees is in the front. The Canadian Knees is in the front. Yeah, you can see him.
How much?
Just can't get him.
I heard from Pickle it will be 4 to go. So
this race is winding down. We got the Canadian 3 to go. We got the Canadian Knees just out front, followed by the one and only 12-ounce baby Jesus in the 2 car.
Yeah, as we do see,
Thank you, Pickledale, for that update. About 3 to go.
Pickle saying it is another NASCAR Radioactive. Pickle saying there's fire under his car, so we don't know. Will Pickle DNF? But I think it will be 2 to go coming around this time as we just having fun and joking.
Yeah, right now we can see that the fact that we've been on board, and we can see Coyotes really have not been really. He just basically maintained his gap to Jake Giroux, the Canadian Ninja. He assassinates another American soul on American soil. He took all the Colonel's chicken, and we just had another Canadian invasion, taking our American chicken. And
as Pickle is having his own celebration on the
and that concludes the race. So we have
Jake, Crackhead Jake, and Wildcard with a little bit of spiciness of
that should be with Blackouts in third, Memory. I believe, correct?
It should be Memory. I mean, not Memory.
Was it Mills in third?
So it should be Blackout, and then Mills is 4. So that means, Memory is out. We will see you. We will bring y'all an update as next Tuesday will be. Next Tuesday will be the championship race from Charlotte for the final 4. Shut up. Next Tuesday will be Charlotte, and it will be. Man, I'm about to mute Memory and Pickle. Y'all getting on my nerves. But right now, as I keep stopping, these two keep talking. But
Pickle Deal, fastest lap, 30.698.
Yes, next Tuesday will be Charlotte, the championship 4. We will see Chapman win the race and win it all. I would not jinx him. It is a fact. I'm playing, but
All right, guys,
we
I
don't
gotta
know who it is.
unmute. I mean, I got a blue screen for a quick second to unmute
Go
the
ahead.
guys that we need to have in the booth.
Yeah, it would have been interesting because I kind of caught you for a little bit, then you check out, then I caught you a little bit. Yeah.
Who
So
finished? Who finished third? Who finished third, guys?
I was already 1.2 seconds behind you before the pit stop.
That hurt a little bit too.
Who finished third, guys?
Good race, Coyote. I honestly did not expect you to walk away with that.
Yeah, no, good race, man. Good race. You know what? I screwed up on the first half of that stage. I should have taken my car more. That's where I lost time.
Yeah, you said you loosened it, right? So,
Well, I had a wedge at 49.8 and 49.9.
Who finished third?
oh, the slider 4, yeah?
Blackout.
Okay, yeah.
I had some tire problems too.
Trinity.
Yeah, I need to get that much.
What'd you do with yours? Your tires? Did you go up or down?
Trinity. It was blackout. You saying
I
who
had
finished third?
21s on the left, and I think I had 49.50 on the right front and 48.50 on the right rear. Something like that.
So a full pound difference. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why your right rear was so much more worn than the right front was. 'Cause I think I heard you say 58,
Probably would
48.
have been that way anyway, but
Mine were
Listen,
even
it didn't-
until
listen,
it didn't
50s.
to the-
50%, then the right rear started to go faster. Oh, yeah,
shit,
yeah, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. We're just
unmute. Yeah, unmute.
chit-chatting
Alright.
away here.
I have unmuted.
Thanks.
Who was the
Blackout
third
was
place
third.
person? Blackout was third.
Black, yes. Why you
Okay.
keep asking who was third?
I just want to make sure.
You playing blackout like he trash.
Oh, okay.
Great job,
Well, go ahead and start off the interviews there, Faison.
Oh, okay. Blackout, what's up, my buddy? Okay, I had the map.
Disregard all the
Hold on,
wiener
hold on.
jokes. Disregard all the wiener jokes that we had late in the third stage. Just saying.
My
Just
fault,
saying.
y'all, but I had to mute Matthew. My fault. I had to
can't hear
mute
nothing.
Matthew.
I mean, we were saying
some
that was the best looking weenie out there. I mean, we was just clowning around. So I mean, yeah, disregard all the weenie jokes that we had out there late stage there. So.
No, you.
Oh, so you had to
doing
dip
good,
your
though.
weenie. Gotcha.
We had, yeah, Stanky Wildcard here and Jake too. They did absolutely horrible on playing. But
All right, go ahead with the
Blackout.
interviews with Blackout. There you go.
What's up,
Faze,
my
are you
boy
gonna ask a
Blackout?
question or what are you doing?
Wildcard, how about let me do my job, please?
Well, how about you
One
ask a
time.
question?
For one time, let me do my job. Okay, so
I'm waiting
Blackout.
for it.
You know what, Coyote? You keep talking like that, you won't be in here no more. Yo,
Oh.
See,
Talking like he owned the place.
Blackout. First, I'm not saying like I'm owning the place. I'm saying it like.
Come on,
still
dude. Let's
have
go.
a
Let's get the
question.
interview
Alright,
going.
hurry
Come
up.
on.
Okay, Blackout.
Come on, let's go.
Did you feel that? Okay, can you stop? Did you feel like that you had a top 3 car when you came in here with the 6?
Yeah, for this particular race with Kentucky, I believe I felt and wild card especially. I mean, I had an incident. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I got stopped in time by
Yeah, we seen it.
legs. But yeah, so we felt back, and Matthew felt bad. And he felt back with me. Me and him were actually together, and we were actually after we were really fast at one point. So I mean, if we could just get back together, we'll have a chance. But
Right.
Man, that
Well,
was
at least
horrible
you
how you
still-
got your weenie knocked in the dirt. That's just crazy.
but it's still a great finish by you, Blackout.
Yes.
You came in here. Yeah, you good,
All
bro.
right.
You
All
came in here,
right.
finished top 3.
Mills finished, I believe, 4th there, RJ.
Yeah.
All right. Well, way to go for your Star Spangled Wiener. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, moving on to Coyote, man.
My
You
fault,
know, I
Coyote.
mean,
I just wanted to diss you for a little bit.
my brother, my
Are you
brother,
done,
my
Faze?
brother. Yes.
You know what, Coyote? I'm gonna keep
Shush,
dissing you because
phase.
you want to keep
Shush.
going with Jake.
All right.
I can't wait for you. I can't wait.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Coyote, man, you you on
Preach.
stage. You on stage two. Jake got stage one, and you were there. You was in striking position, and it looked like you hit that wall, and you just lost so much ground, and you was never able to recover from that. Um, tell me how the race was, how you was breaking down, how you were sizing up Jake, because y'all two was definitely the class of the field tonight. And you know, tell us how you see in your views looking ahead to next week as well.
Yeah, that two Ford Alliance car was good tonight. I mean, the first couple of stages better on the short run. I didn't tighten it up enough on that last run, at least the first half of it. So I lost some time to Jake, and yeah, I got in the wall there. That's ultimately what cost me. Jake also had an amazing stop on pit road, and I think I had a 63 at a 15.2 there at the end. Plus, I got on kind of conservative, but it was good. I mean, I ran a lot better this round of the playoffs. Got a third at Iowa, which I was definitely a contender for. Second. Jake's kind of peaking at the right time here. Obviously, we didn't have Chapman out here tonight. Shout out to Chap. We obviously wish he would have been here.
Happy birthday to his dad.
And happy birthday to his dad, yeah.
Yep.
Looking forward to next week. We'll see. It's going to be an all-out war, I think, and anyone can win it. So we'll see. I don't feel that confident. I mean, I think Chapman or Jake has got this one, but I'll give it my all.
Well, it definitely tightened up the points there. So, with all that being said, FaZe, you go ahead and talk to Jakey. Come on, dude. We ain't got all night.
Jake, hold on. Dang, Trinity? Alright, Jake. Did you feel like, I know you won this race and all, but did you feel like that you could sweep the stages knowing how fast your car was coming out of pit road really nice and coming into it?
No, I felt like after I won that first stage, you know, I definitely a big points gain, and stage two was just a little different. Coyote, he was just that little slight tick faster than I was, at least in the second stage,
Right.
and just couldn't get to him in time to make a move, and getting to somebody is one thing, and passing is another. So he definitely locked up stage two, and we were kind of joking about stage one and two. Like, since I won stage one, he's got stage two. Well, that means I win stage three, and we were just laughing about it. And it was a good race. It was definitely going to come down to me and him, and I had a blast out there. It was definitely fun, and the auto owners Toyota did a great job. Pit crew was on the ball, a 15.2 stop on that last pit stop. I could not believe it. I was so happy. Put me out there in front quite a ways, and I think that's what ultimately made it easier for me to drive my lines. I didn't have the pressure of Coyote being behind me. So good run from him, and we'll go on to next week, and hopefully we have a better shot at this championship next week.
Good job. And we definitely seen a lot of pit stop strategy played. People coming early, people coming in late, you know, and vice versa in stage two. And I'm pretty sure stage three, everybody kind of pretty much had to push it to make it on one stop. And that's what it looked like. So it kind of
Tires were a deal. Tires were a big deal. Yeah, they were.
Yes, they were.
They were after about 15 laps.
Congratulations, Jake. Like I say, you definitely put on the show. It was definitely fun watching y'all on these restarts with the jockeying for position. I mean, it kind of stayed tight there for a little while until y'all kind of started spreading out. Congratulations, Coyote. You kept it interesting. You kept it there in the mix. For a minute there, you know, I thought Memory Mills, I think his car came on strong late. I think if they would have had a caution with a late restart, I think things would have got real interesting amongst a couple of you guys in the front. I think I would have had some company there.
There was a lot of drivers seeing some debris out there. Not gonna lie, a lot of drivers were reporting.
BBD said something like, "Put it out, put it out." What? No, just kidding.
With 5 to go, as I crossed with 5 to go, I'm like, what? I'm thinking, no way, there's a caution now.
I heard Memory said there's rain on the track.
It's raining in turn 1 and 2. Yep. It was a good race. It was a fun race out there, that's for sure.
All right, guys. Well, it was definitely fun. Watch out. We're going to wrap up this broadcast. Faye, is there any last words you want to say to everybody before we wrap it up?
Nothing else but just great racing. Hopefully, I'm able to see Wildcard Jake and Chapman and them fight for that championship next Tuesday, and hope y'all all the best.
Roger that. With everybody from Old School Motorsports, I'd like to thank our top 3 podium finners. We got Blackout in 3rd, Coyote 2nd, and our winner tonight, Mr. JGX, the Canadian Ninja, taking the top spot, making it look easy from Neezy.
No. It was anything but easy today. It was anything but that. At least until after that last stop.
Yeah.
That man had enhanced drugs in his pit, people.
Whoa! Rated R. We need to bleep him.
Rated R.
You can't say stuff like that on the stream.
All right, guys. From all of us at Old School Motorsports, thank y'all for watching us. And we will be signing off and see y'all next Tuesday for the championship finale at Charlotte. And see y'all later.